bit of distance between me and this awesome, excellent band, the band Legacy. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of distance in between now. Okay, the band Legacy, I've been taking notice to a lot on Facebook. Well, as you can tell, large band, alright? But it's perfect. They play a lot. I spoke with the lead singer Candace. Excellent, great person, really cool to talk to, very friendly. Actually, even thank me for showing up. Quick cool down. But thank me for coming out. It's like, hey, told you I was going to be here. Now to get to the review, missed the first set, came in perfect timing in between the break of the first and second set, and according to my old criteria, which you have to look back to the Valley and Beyond for, this band really is very, very impressive, very, very talented. They have it. You can tell they're seasoned. That they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing in all aspects. Now there are a few things that really just took them off the charts for me, and really impressed the living hell out of me with them. Number one is their command of the dance floor. And when I say command of the dance floor, I'm not just talking about, okay, well, we know how to get people out to the dance floor, and then, back it off, etc. They had people out on, how they started off the second set was with Kid Rock. Don't remember what the name of the song. I apologize. Then they went into Classic Chicago. Does anybody really know what time it is? And then all of a sudden it was like, you could tell that they were paying attention, that they were looking at the crowd and paying attention to the crowd, because all of a sudden they started off with another solo song. Then they went into a medley, or what I also call a slide. And a slide is a medley, but instead of just putting songs together, blending them together so you can't tell where one song starts and another one begins. And it was like, okay, it was almost like the band was like, all right, we warmed them up. Now let's get them on the dance floor. And from the start of that medley slide to the very end of it, they had the song combination variety that they used. They literally, with each song, it was almost like, okay, we want this many people out there now. We want this many. Okay, we want to give them a break. Let's get some of these people out here in the crowd, and it worked perfectly. This is what I mean by they actually had command of the crowd and of that dance floor, and that is something you rarely see with a band. Trust me. Look back at the Valley and Beyond. I've reviewed at least a few hundred bands, everything from local on up to some major recording artists. And another thing, I'm not going to fall into the creek, I promise, because that'd be very painful. But another thing that, as far as command of the crowd and the dance floors, I was speaking to Candace, and I told her about this, and I said, again, you see very few bands who can actually pull this off successfully. Is another excellent aspect of it is that another thing that they did was, okay, at the end of that medley with the dance, where they went, all right, you know what, it's hot, it's in the 90s here, the humidity's up, everybody looks like they're starting to sweat and get tired. You know what, we're going to stop the medley slide. We're going to kind of do a split second cold break, go into a couple solos and single songs, and get, we want to clear the dance floor off and give everybody a break and a chance to cool down. And bam, that's exactly what they did. Another aspect that really impressed me about this band is that not only did they mention the band members' names, but they also highlighted in their performance how essential each member of the band is to them as a whole. Where the horns had at one time, they switched out. Candace switched out leads. They switched out lead singers. It was just each member of the band at one point or another was highlighted for their talent, and to say, hey, look, we're not just one or two people, a few people here. This is all of us that's taking that, all of us it takes all of us to do this show in front of you and to be a band and to do every show. You know, and the song variety, like I said, started off with Kid Rock, doing everything from Kid Rock, then going right into Chicago with a split-second break. It was just like so impressive the way they did it and the way they planned out their lineup. And one thing I will say, after speaking with Candace, I do agree with her. This was their first time here, but I'll tell you what. Forgive the language. Music Fest really fucked up with the placement and time of this band. The band legacy deserves to be either playing at night and one of the major playing at night and being a true feature and highlight band over here at night, especially on a Friday or Saturday night when it's most packed, or over at the 11th Pavilion stage on the south side, where at the Steel Stacks, because that is how good and how that is how good and what type of band and the caliber they really are. And like I said, go back to a Valley. You don't really see here in Cedarville Vale City. Click the link on the Valley and Beyond. Go into the archives. You'll see all, you know, everything. The crowd loved them. They, you know, a lot of cheers and claps. They did excellent. For as big as that band is, they still made use of the stage to move around, even a few times where they were doing, you know, in sync all together. They made excellent use of the stage. The band legacy, again, speaking with Candace, I gotta get down to Jersey at some point, or Philadelphia, and I really have to check them out and do an interview with this band. They impressed the hell out of me that much. This is one band that you really have to check out, experience, and enjoy. Honestly, it's probably, overall, including Vale City, I'd say it's probably one of my top 10 bands I would recommend overall. You know, it's just, they're that impressive to me. Thank you and to the band legacy and all the members, thank you so much for the chance to experience it, to experience your band, your performance, and your music. Loved every second of it. Michael Phoenix, founder and staff member of the magazine. Make sure you check out everything I do, and check out the Philadelphia side. Christina Kelly, she's doing a fantastic and amazing job down in Philly. Thanks to everybody for all the support out there. You have no idea what it means, and above all, please go to Thanks to Sponsors page. Check out and support those people and businesses. And the magazine is a crowdfunding project. We really need your help to try and get things really seriously kicked in gear for 2018 and make things that are good, strong possibilities a reality. Take care, everybody. Enjoy what's left of summer on a hot, typical August summer afternoon here at Music Fest. Just left the Fest plots, the band legacy. Take care. Remember, take some time out to enjoy life with your family, friends, and take some time out with yourself. You never know what could happen.